Hey guys, welcome to another day on the shop. Today I'm sitting down. But in other news, today I decided to pretty up and replace some spark plug wires. Yeah, got some spark plug wires here. And then got some sleeves, the titanium look. They're not the expensive MSD ones or DEI ones or anything else, but I don't do a whole lot of stuff. This is just going in a daily driver, so it just makes them pretty. So these are going on here, and hopefully it works out and they fit good. So we're gonna see. Alright, so I took one of the old ones off. It's an AC Delco as well. AC Delco, I guess. I don't know if they're the same. Hold on. Maybe, maybe not. This one looks like it's just a little bit bigger towards the thickness right here, but it's okay. So the way I'm looking at doing this is sticking it on like this, and by the time it gets to this end, it kind of cups over that like that. You kind of can't get it through here because it's just too, the wire that's in here is too tight, so you can't get this boot through here, which I wish I could, because that would be nicer to me. But it covers this boot all the way down to here, and then right here you have the metal sleeve with the spring in it, which I don't know why, but I just put it back on just for the fun of it. So we're going to dress all these up real quick, then go out to the truck and put them on. So any questions about these? If you want to take a look at them, it's in the link in the description down below, both the sleeves and the wires. So let's do this. So they're all dressed up now. I got some little bit of silicone dielectric compound with PTFE. So that's going to go on the ends of the spark plugs and possibly the tips right here inside the boot. So I'm going to do that real quick before I get out there and install these. Alright, so see it right here how it looks? Looks pretty decent. Takes away just a little skinniness, gives a little bit thicker girth, protects it from the heat a little bit more, but it's basically the same plug wires as you see the other red ones back there, so they're just going to get replaced with new plug wires and new sleeves like that. The metal on the tips of them, which I'll show you in a minute when I pull another one off, that's going back on just for the fact of it's factory, I guess. I don't really know what the deal is with it, but I will learn one day. So let's get these off and I'll show you the tip. Alright, so this is a little tip that I'm pulling off. Like I said, I don't really know the significance of these, but they slide back on like stock. Don't do this when the engine's warm. These things get hot. Yes, they're hot. So like I said, I already did one, so just pulling these off and putting them on like that. And these are trash. Whoop. So we're going to put some of that silicone on the tips of the spark plugs, and then we're going to put these boots on. Alright, so that's the driver's side. Takes care of that. As you see, this thing's resting on here. This thing's dirty. I need to finish wrapping this up with some more electrical tape so it doesn't destroy itself. Plug, or what are these called? Hold on, I'll think of it. Ignition coils. Those are all what I got on the truck. I don't know if they've been replaced or not before. It does have 170,000 miles on the truck. But I replaced the plugs, now the wires, and put these little doohickeys on. Other than that, everything else is pretty much the way I got it from the salvage yard, Copart. The next thing I'm going to be doing is an oil change and diff fluid and transfer case fluid and transmission fluid, so I can make sure that this thing is in top-notch shape. So that was the easy side. Now I'm going to go on the hard side and do all this. So, give me a second. Alright, now you see the other side's been done. That was a pain in the butt. Scratched myself a few times, but that's the joy of working on cars. So now I'm going to try and start it up and see if it grabbed all the trash, all the spark plugs with the wires. Oh, so let's hop on it, and crank it up and see how it sounds. Sounds good. Good. No air lights or anything else. Sounds good. I did look up the heat sinks on the sides of the wire. Some people say that you need them. Some people say you don't. Some people say that they help with protecting the electrical current to the wire itself and the plug. Run them if you want. Don't run them if you don't want. I don't personally care because it's not my vehicle. But if I have another 5.3 or an LS at all, I probably won't be using heat sinks. I just used it in that just because they were on it and they fit those plugs quite nicely. So it's a little short, a little update. I will be putting the back lift on the truck soon. Clean the truck out, that back rear tail light, the third tail light, link should be right here for that video. It's working. It's keeping the water out. So since it's doing that, that's awesome. The TCM, here's the old one. I finally found it. I accidentally stuck it in the glove box. It's good. Not that one. That one's bad. The one in the truck is good. And then in a few days, I'm going to have a state inspection for the title for the truck, and hopefully it's on the road. And once it's on the road, I can go get an alignment, tires balanced, and do an oil change. And like I said earlier, with the diff change and transmission change of fluids and all that. So other than that, well, thank you for joining in to another episode of The Shop. When you need to replace your plug wires, just shop on Amazon. Links in the description down below. You want those cool little boots? That's down there too. So that color is the titanium, by the way. It's the brown. It's not black or the tan. I got tan in here, I think. Yeah, I got tan. I got black. And then got that titanium color, which I actually like. It's kind of a silverish, goldish color, kind of like my truck. It's called Greystone, but it looks like a goldish silver. So, but the truck's been washed. I got a little nick of mud or something right there. Wheels need to be done. Rear lift needs to be done. But all of that, and it's working pretty good right out here. So, like I said, thanks for joining in. Check out the other videos. Until next time.